Governor Gillian Jones, and distinguished delegates to the Rotary District 9940 Conference, Namaskar. I bow to the divinity present inside each one of you. I wish I were in New Zealand to greet you, but I'm so glad that we can communicate through this virtual platform at least. I'm here to talk to you about a miracle. Yes, miracles do happen, provided 3 P's are present: prayer, perspiration, and perseverance. Every expert in the world felt that India would be the last country in the world to get rid of polio. There are reasons. India's population, its population density, impure drinking water, lack of proper sanitation, malnourishment, and the highest incidence of enteric diseases in the world. Now, what this confluence of factors really did was to make the child like a bucket with a hole at the bottom. You kept pouring in the vaccine from the mouth, but it did not stay long enough in the body of the child to make the requisite antibodies, and it would flow out the other end within a few minutes or at the most an hour. Now, all these factors made India the most fertile ground for the polio virus to thrive in. When Polio Plus began way back in 1988, in India alone, 450 children were crippled by the polio virus every day. Yes, you heard that right. Every single day, 450 children fell prey to the virus. No wonder the world believed that India would be the last to eliminate polio. That is, if it ever did so. But you know what? The experts forgot that Rotarians possess the 3 P's. They know how to pray, they know how to persevere, and they are ready to perspire. And add to these 3 P's of prayer, perseverance, and perspiration, a 4th P was added. A partnership, a game-changing partnership with WHO, UNICEF, and the Centers for Disease Control, CDC in Atlanta. They joined hands with Rotary to help the Indian government in its drive to immunize 172 million children on just one day. And they did this at least twice every year. And in the high-risk areas, this was done up to 12 times in a year. And do you know what that involves? What a typical NID, or the National Immunization Day, what does it involve? Over 700,000 immunization booths, 2.5 million vaccinators, 225 million polio doses, over 6 million ice packs to carry the vaccine in, over 200 million homes. Yes, 200 million homes are visited in every round. and over 170 million children are immunized. And you know what? This went on and on and on for 16 long years, from 1995 right up to 2011, until the 13th of January 2011 to be precise, when the last child in India was struck down by the wild polio virus. Her name is baby Rukhsar. Since then, for another decade, Rotarians in India, our partners, and the government immunizers have been expending gallons of sweat, using up tons of compassion to immunize every child again, every year, at least twice a year, or maybe more in the high-risk areas. And you might ask, for how long will this go on? We wonder ourselves. But the answer to how long this will go on is until the last trace of this infernal virus has disappeared from this world, from every corner of our fair planet, until Pakistan and Afghanistan, the two remaining endemic countries, get rid of the virus. Please remember, if the polio virus exists anywhere on the planet, no child in the world is safe. No child in India, no child in New Zealand, no child in Europe, no child in the Americas. No one is safe until the virus is eradicated from the planet. And for that to happen, you and I again need to dig into our pockets, find another $500 million to complete what we began, to complete our dream of a polio-free world. Remember, my friends, we owe it. We owe it to our children to redeem the pledge that we made to them of a polio-free world. Namaskar.